do women get so defensive when they're called out on
because
something?
Because you don't want to be honest. You don't want to deal with the truth. You don't want to change.
We just don't want to deal with it.
Exactly. Why? Why is that an issue?
Because we kind of want to do what we want to do, and we don't see you guys. Men complain about things that are just sometimes just why are you upset about it? You do. And I feel
because
like
there's something wrong.
For me,
and the only way to communicate and fix things is to address it.
I don't like to be told
and deal with it and fix it.
I don't like to be told that I'm wrong. I just want to do what I want to do, and no, it's not always right, but I just want to do what I want to do. And when you call me out, it makes me defensive because I don't even understand why you would be calling me out. It's not that serious. Why do women get...
Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. But the very few. And then for you sisters that follow, keep your mouth shut, say Shalom, peace to y'all. But as always, the spirit sometimes we have to get on you women because it needs to be, everybody got to get got. And this mindset shows you the depravity of the modern day woman today. This absolutely makes no goddamn sense at all. Like, you got to be the mindset of a woman, a modern day woman especially, all right, is eyes backwards, Obviously, women are the weaker vessel, and obviously you're wired different. Men think logically and women think emotionally. That is a recipe for disaster when one party is going against their natural state. In other words, a woman's purpose is supposed to be serving her man. She could take all that shit to her personal man, and they deal with that. But how Esau put it, how Esau had how he fooled you women into believe this certain mindset is healthy when obviously is not healthy at all. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Fix your wrongs. Admit your wrongs. That's how you become an adult. Well, that with the term adult, but this is a fucked up mindset. All right, this is a straight up fucked up mindset. I didn't really want to touch this, but the Spirit compelled me. This is a fucked up mindset. This is wired backwards, and if you carry that mindset during Jacob's trouble, you will be put to death. You will be forgotten. You will forget about getting a puppy and grow old and die, or get a cat. You're not gonna have nothing. A lot of women are gonna be put to death with this mindset. This shit is not coming to the kingdom of heaven. All right. And when you watch films, I always bring it out, and the directors of films, good films. One film that comes in mind right now is Casino. And every movie that you watch, especially in 80s, 90s, 70s, whatever, whenever a woman makes a decision, it changes the dynamics of everything. And not for the better, for the worse. All right? Modern day film would try to depict it differently. Because we live shows you that little proof that we're in a backwards world. And this dynamic of you don't want to deal with certain things are about to come directly to you. And you're going to have to fess up. And you women's greatest fear is death. All right? You fear death more than anything. And you're going to have to face that fact. All right? This is a fucked up mindset. I keep saying this, a fucked up mindset. You know, I titled the show that. That's a fucked up mindset. All right? Real quick. No, not that one. Not yet. Job 39 and 17. Because, no, let me start. I start at 16. She is hardened against her young ones. as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. Wow, didn't I just say that? All right. Because the way women act today, they have no fear of the consequences and repercussions. Is their way and that's it. That's the spirit of America. This is why a lot of men are leaving, finding their own way, going to different fucking lands, and finding what the world would consider love somewhere else. Because you're not gonna find that amongst your people, especially, Judah, the tribe of Judah, Benjamin and Levi. You're not gonna find that. You're gonna find a great resistance for no apparent reason, and all because they take baggage that they themselves can't carry, and they want to take their anger out on their man. But when it comes to the white man, you women will fucking fold under pressure. Y'all do whatever he tells you to do because he has a little bit of power. All that shit is gonna be thrown out the window real soon. It says, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom. And this scripture has coming out a lot. A whole lot. All right. And part of that wisdom part of that wisdom, Slakia. I'm trying to word my words correctly, nicely to the point. Part of that wisdom would be to uplift your own, to be loyal to your man, all right, to do the right thing, because you women have this self-destructive mentality. If not corrected, you will destroy everything around you, and you will destroy everything around you because you're self-destructive. So the Lord deprived you of wisdom. That's why you need a man to guide you when you make certain decisions, life-altering decisions. That's why the Lord always had it where women was under a man at all costs. At all costs in the ancient world. Under her father, if her father's dead, under her uncle, under some type of man. All right, until she gets with her husband. Because your lacking of wisdom, of understanding of anything, puts you in danger. Henceforth, what's that word they call women in danger? Not Captain Save-A-Ho. Oh, shit. I can't think of the words right now. Salakia. It'll come to me. Oh, damsel in distress. Right. Damsel in distress. Okay? Because women lack fucking wisdom. They'll make wrong decisions at all costs. They pick wrong men. They pick the wrong food to eat. They pick everything wrong. They need to be guided. And once they're corrected, especially in this society, you are met with a whole bunch of resistance. And she gets together with other rebellious women. And what do? That tears down her home because she lacks wisdom. All right? Neither have he imparted to her understanding. So we can't technically, as men, fault them for this because we fulfill those lots. We fill that special need. But the problem is that they have too much freedom and Esau let them loose. All right? And they forgot their ways. So there's a conflict of interest right there. All right? Real quick, other scripture I had. I ain't gonna make this long. Proverbs 14:1. It says, every wise woman buildeth her house. So a wise woman will build her house. All right? What's consistent in the house? Her husband, her children. Okay? Keeping the house good. Maintaining that house strongly. Be the backbone of the house. That's a wise woman. A woman that's silent, who does the things for her family. Forget what everybody else thinks. Do what you got to do for your family. Follow your husband. All right? But you are taught in this society, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. This is why they have divorce rates. A woman would have feelings for somebody else and would destroy her entire family. And there's countless cases where a woman would just throw away, send those kids that she bared for 9 months and fed that baby and changed the baby, which is supposed to be a bond between her and that baby, would throw that bond away for fun to get back in the circle of things. That's a woman that throws, and that's what this society approves of a foolish woman destroying her household. And we are surrounded with what they was considered to be freedom, right? And that freedom is self-destructive. You can't build with that. And that's one of the main reasons why a lot of men don't want to deal with women. There's no building. And if there's built, they would purposely throw it down, destroy their own household for a feeling, for an emotion. Because at one particular moment, they felt they was deprived of emotional attachment. They would destroy their whole entire household. Years of years, men and a woman would have children, build something beautiful together because she felt that he's not paying enough attention to her or doing whatever it takes to make her interested in him again, because they themselves are boring, lame, like just blamed, and you have to. This society is all fucked up, man. I'm just sitting there trying to put words into things that obviously don't make no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. That's why the Lord is not going to save those type of women. Those type of women is going to be destroyed. All right, they're going to be destroyed in the same way that they destroy themselves. That you have women that bears children and will pretend like she only have X amount of children and give the other child to the father and try to make her market value even from experience I'm saying this, but try to make her market value high and tell the man like, nah, I only got like this much kids, and then you find out like, wait a minute, she had more kids. Like, who does that? Who fucking does that? But that's the modern day woman. They deprived of wisdom, and they will destroy their own house, right? Because right now they sit as the enemy. Okay, they sit as the enemy. They're the enemy to this right now. Proverbs. I'm still in Proverbs 13. 9 and 13. It says, a foolish woman is clamorous. Let's look up the word clamorous. It says, Haman, to murmur, groan, roar, cry, out loud, mourn, rage, sound, make noise, tumult, be clamorous, be disquieted, be loud, be moved, be troubled, be in an uproar, not being in trouble like something bad has happened, just causing trouble. And that used to happen a lot on 34th. All right? That used to happen a lot. You have the elders at the time, which are apostles now, will be teaching. The bishops will be teaching. Women will come and cause mass confusion. All right? And just speak. Just want to be heard. But your job is not want to be heard. Is when you are heard, things that you say or what you things that you do, it speaks volumes. But today, it's just whatever comes in their mind, which is a big fat no-no. And it's gonna get a lot of women gonna get killed for this. Mark my word. It says she is simple. Do I gotta explain? And knoweth nothing. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city to call passengers who go right on their ways. Whoso is simple, or that's the word where the simp comes from, will fall for this shit. All right? It says, let him turn in hither As for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, stolen waters are sweet. Where stolen waters is what? It's talking about adultery. She belonging to somebody else, and she's telling you the love affair would be sweet. All right, she's trying everything out because this is the society that pushes that notion. And bread eaten in secret is pleasant. That download shit. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell, because she got men killed. All right, how it is where we live in the society where diseases is more prominent, sexual STDs is more prominent than ever, but people just don't give a damn. And it mainly is the woman, because the thrill, that thrill seeking that's what's gonna get you demolished, destroyed. All right, you got to understand what the Heavenly Father is setting up. If you don't have a man, this is the reason why the gaps need to be filled. If you lack wisdom, understanding, all the good stuff, you need a man that has that understanding and wisdom. That's where the gap fills up. All right, you're gonna have to have a man that's have natural understanding. In all this divisiveness of tearing up your own household or tearing up the ones that is built up, you will be destroyed for that. The Lord don't take kindly of these things, man. Micah 7 and 10, which is straight to the point. Then she that is my enemy shall see it. So if you, like this, the Lord said, if you not help gathering, you help scattering. You are an enemy. For you women that's with a man of the Lord, and you destroying him within, trying to make him feel smaller, the Lord's going to destroy you for that. All right? You supposed to help that man. You supposed to be his backbone. You're not going to build him. He's going to be built by the Lord. This whole notion of, I don't know, well, that's this society. Once again, this society has really destroyed the natural order of things. Men don't know how to be men, and women don't know how to be women. Point blank, period. The only way a man can know how to be a man if the Spirit of the Lord is with him. It is not for a woman to determine if that man has the Spirit of the Lord or not. All right, that's another no-no. Don't sit there and try to judge a man like, oh, and as soon as you don't hear the things that you want to hear, then you're like, oh, he's not a man of the Lord. Don't test those waters, because the Lord will destroy you for that too. All right. But it says that she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. And that's another thing. This society there's no more shame. There's no more shame, bro. There's none of that. It's all out in the open, rebellious, wicked, divisive spirit. In the time of judgment, which is Jacob's trouble, a lot of things is going to be destroyed, man. A lot of people is going to be destroyed, especially you women. It says, which said unto me, this is Micah, man of the Lord, his woman, that whatever woman he was dealing with, said unto him, where is the Lord thy power? Was like, where's your God? Right? Mine eye shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. So the time of judgment is at hand. All right, the time of judgment is at hand, and this mindset, once again, is a fucked up mindset, yo. This is a goddamn backwards mindset. Hey, the Lord ain't playing. People keep taking shit as a joke. The Lord's not playing. Take things lightly. Keep taking things lightly. The Lord is moving his men forward. Everybody else, You're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be destroyed. A couple scriptures. One more. No, two more, and then I'm gonna end it. Sirach 26. I'll do that one instead. Sirach 26 and you know what? I saw that one. Blessed is the man that have a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled. See, and that's a wise woman. If she's virtuous, that means her husband's life prolongs and her life prolongs. So that's a great investment. That's a righteous mindset. Instead of destroying, let me help build. All right. A virtuous woman rejoices her husband, and he shall rejoice. And he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. So a man of the Lord is going to get a virtuous wife somehow, some way. Because I don't know, today's environment. Anyway, whether a man be rich or poor, look at that. If he have a good heart towards the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with cheerful countenance. So when they make those vows, when it says rich and poor, or either rich or poor, you're supposed to be with that guy. Today, like, nah, you have to have 6 figures account, the minimum 6 figures account. Now they're trying to talk about 8 figures. You gotta have 6. You have to be 6 feet tall, 6-pack, and all this other nonsense. That's the mindset of a wicked woman. But a righteous woman, she will know through the Spirit that this man is a man of the Lord. Whether rich or poor, she's going to be with him by his side. All right? There's one more scripture where it says, what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Verse 14. A silent and lovely woman is a gift of the Lord. And there's nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. This was not a mind well instructed. Let's play it again.
Why do women get so defensive when they're called out on
Because
something?
you don't want to be honest. You don't want to deal
No,
with the truth. You don't want to change
we
what?
just
Not
don't
saying
want to
nothing.
deal with it.
Exactly. Why? Why is that an issue?
Because we kind of want to do what we want to do, and we don't see. You guys, men complain about things that are just sometimes just why?
Anyway,
Why?
That shit's just irritating me. That shit's fucking vexing. That's not a silent. That's not a gift. That's not something worth nothing. This what that is. It's a shamefaced. Oh, no, sorry. I gotta go up. It says the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, which that's the modern day woman today. You can't tell the difference. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she be abused herself through overmuch liberty. That's what she said. They don't want to be bothered. They just want to do what they want to do. That's liberty. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she tries pass against thee. So don't be surprised if she turn against you. And that's for all you men out there. Don't put your heart and your strength in anything to something that... Don't put your heart and strength into anything else but the Lord. That's the best way I could say. All right? Matter of fact, this is ending off on this. Keep the eye on the prize. For all you brothers out there, keep your eye on the prize. It says, which one I'm thinking about? Matthew's 10. (36), I believe. It says, a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. He that that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. It says, matter of fact, I did jump it. Well, actually, that's a great point. That is a great point. In fact, I'm just ending off on this. What a fucked up mindset, bro. That mindset. That's why the Wadi Habashim Yasha for the via the internet. Because the mindset of majority of people is being displayed. They're like, God damn, I thought I was going crazy. But we're not. Isaiah 32:2, it says, a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, a covert from the tempest, have rivers of the water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So the man is the prize. The prize in the sight of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is the man. Isaiah 13:14. The high value man is a man of the Lord. And they're going to have the rights to pick whichever woman that they want to decide to choose. You will be chosen, not the other way around. Don't ever come around thinking that you're going to pick whatever. No, we're going to choose. And we decide you may be worthy to be in our presence, and you may be worthy. Other than that, don't put high expectations. Because throughout history, what we learn, once power is in your hand to choose something, we just read it. You're deprived of wisdom, so you don't know what the hell you're picking anyway. All right? So that, something real quick to the spirit. For all you sisters that do be watching, don't have that fucked up mindset. Because if you have that fucked up mindset, you already lost. You already lost. This is a fucked up mindset, yo. All right, shalom.